Hey everybody, welcome back to Jennings Outdoors. Today we're going to do an overview of this FREESPIRIT. What's the model on it?
This is a FREESPIRIT, the High Country 80.
High Country 80. My good friend Glenn here. We're in the Uintas. Haven't got to see him for a while, and he has a new tent, so let's check it out. Okay, Glenn, where did you see this thing? Why did you decide to get it?
We saw it at the Salt Lake off-road show. And this was in March of this year of 2020. We were looking to buy a new tent, our other one just wasn't cutting it. And so we came up on this thing. I'd seen them online before. I liked the way they set up and everything like that. So I got to see it up close in person. Really kind of sealed the deal on it. And just the absolute size of it, 80 inches. Basically a king-size bed.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's super wide.
Yeah, it hangs over my truck. It looks so goofy, but
that's a full-size 150.
Yeah, it has a 5'5" bed. So
and it hangs off probably a foot off the back. It's a huge tent.
Yeah, so it doesn't really affect it as far as like flexing or anything like that. So as far as I know, everything's good with it.
What did you have before?
I had two different tents. I had a Tepui. It had a Kukanon 3, which was a great tent. But then we went to a James Baroud Horizon, which we didn't really care for that one too much. There were some issues with it that we just decided that we wanted a different tent. And so...
how do you think it compares to those?
This, with the Tepui, definitely, like quality-wise, they're really on par with each other, I believe. Setup time on this is much, I think it's a lot quicker with this one than a Tepui itself. You don't have the poles that stick out like that.
Okay.
The benefits, I think, of the Tepui are having the over the windows, those little awnings and stuff kind of keeps the heat down a little bit more, a little more privacy. So there's a few trade-offs here and there, but mattresses, FREESPIRIT I think has a better mattress, at least from the base mattress overall. It's just, the James Baroud had good high quality materials and everything, but the design I think they kind of
so
in the design process.
These poles right here are just mainly for support?
Yeah, these, I think just because it's so big,
right,
that they do need to support it. So the 63-inch model does not have the support pole, it's just the 80.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's probably because there's so much overhang.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just probably, my guess is just the ladder itself, it was just probably flex a little bit side to side too much.
Now this thing is so long. How do you guys sleep in there? Do you sleep like this way or do you sleep this way? It just depends on the day.
On the level, sometimes you're a little off level, but so we can sleep either way. We can sleep widthwise or lengthwise.
And how do you have it mounted?
I have it mounted. The rack I have, if anyone's interested, this is a Expedition 1. It's a mule rack. They're in Ogden, Utah. Great quality, super great quality. But just basically just a standard kind of mounts. I had bought some heavier some heavier brackets, and then just have these little quick nuts on there.
So it didn't come with the heavier strap?
This extruded aluminum? No, this comes with the rack itself.
Oh, okay.
So Expedition 1, this is part of their rack system.
Okay, and then you bought the little twist knobs?
Yeah, these came with the tent.
Oh, it did, okay.
It does have a mounting system, but it's more geared towards the like the Thule or the Yakima system, like the blade or the round bars. So it didn't fit these big, T-slot
right
aluminum pieces.
Let's talk about this rainfly.
Okay,
what kind of material is that?
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Well, I'll look it up and I'll post it somewhere in here.
But I can tell you, like our first outing, we went to Zion National Park, and we were caught in a rain that went probably 15 hours nonstop, and no leaks, nothing at all. We were amazed how well it really did. So, quite happy with it.
Now, is this like a no-see-um mesh? Just the bug mesh?
I think it is.
Yeah, I didn't think I could see in there very well. Of course,
it's closed up inside.
Is it just kind of like the rest of them, where it has this mesh on the outside and then just one layer on the inside?
Yeah, there's a mesh on the outside. Yeah, it's just like pretty much everybody else's. Is this like the frame on this? So the frame goes all the way around the base too. So it has like basically slots too, almost like a T slot.
Uh huh.
So basically hang stuff off of it. You can
Oh,
mount
yeah.
stuff to it. And they also have kind of like a T-slot kind of for inside here on all these other areas, plus the mounting system. So there's a lot of little things you can add to them when if you need to, just hanging lanterns or bags or anything like that.
And then the first thing that I noticed when Glenn pulled this out was this bottom is totally different than every other one that I've seen.
It's like a hard, soft mat.
Yeah. So, and this is your mattress, then, right?
Yeah, this is kind of built into the mattress. So the mattress, once we get inside, you'll see how the mattress has it zips into like a quilted cover that covers both of those.
Okay.
So when you're sleeping on it, like every other rooftop tent, when you're sleeping on something for so many hours, you see every flaw in them when you're sleeping for a while.
Yeah.
So you don't really feel the bars too much at all. The middle bar here tends to kind of poke up just a tad bit if you're sleeping right on it.
Okay.
So when we sleep lengthways like this on it, we kind of have to scoot all the way over to one side or try make it divided, so one of us isn't sitting right on the bar. But it's pretty minimal.
Let's take a look at the inside of this thing. Okay, let's talk about the ladder before we take a step in there.
Okay.
This is kind of like the ladder, Tepui ladders, right?
Yeah, these are just the telescoping ladders, just the good quality ladders that tend to be the standard of the higher end and stuff. So yeah, just real easy, real simple to use. Set up, there it is. It's really that easy.
That's a big opening.
Yeah, that's kind of another thing we like is you can kind of, you're not trying to fight your way into the tent. This is not an advertised feature, but you can tuck this up here.
Oh yeah, up on that bar.
Yeah. So we talked earlier about the mattress. So this is the base of the tent, and then the mattress kind of goes on top of it. So it's kind of like a system. I've never really taken it out, so I don't really know how it goes. But yeah, so the mattress is in its own pad, secured by Velcro on top of the pad. And so you can actually take this quilted cover off, wash it, I guess change out the mattress if you had to.
Okay.
So kind of a neat little feature.
So that's just the top cover, that quilted part?
Yeah, yep. So and it goes all the way, it's throughout the whole entire mattress. And so you can see we got our queen. I'll hop up in here. A double bag, a zero bag, so it's pretty good. It's pretty wide.
It is massive in here.
It's so you can go either way very comfortably.
Easily.
Either
Like
way.
with room, a bunch of room.
Just there, yeah.
And so you're sleeping right on that bar right now. Can you feel it?
I can feel the flashlight. I got no, I mean, as you roll out, no. As you just laying here, no. Of course, I got the pad of the sleeping bag, but if I was to lay on here 6 hours, I'd probably start feeling just the pressure points. But yeah, the feature, like so, we like those four nice pockets up here. So they have an accessory outlet. So this just goes into the back. So if you want to run any cords, up in here they got the little accessory deal.
And you can zip that shut. That's nice.
Yeah, it's zipped shut.
So one thing that I notice a lot of people say about like Tepui and Smitty built is right here in the corner where the swivel is, there's an opening. Does this one have that opening?
No, there's no opening.
So this thing's totally sealed off if
sealed
you
up,
want
yeah.
it to be.
Yeah, it's completely sealed. So, and my guess is with that bottom being soft and not a solid piece of aluminum, whatever,
Yeah.
that it kind of has to be sealed so dust and rain and stuff doesn't get up in here.
And no bugs are getting in here.
No. Nope. And we put it through the test this weekend, that's for sure.
There's been a lot of bugs. As one flew right through the camera.
And so, it's got some hooks up here. I think it's 4 in each corner.
In case you want to hang stuff.
Hang stuff. I think that also mounts their. They have an old. This is I don't think this is the current 20 model. I think it's a year before model. But they have walls for it. You can get the insulated walls. I believe those also are for, that's where those insulated walls
Okay.
are too.
Well, sweet.
So yeah, it's just,
And you have a window on all 4 sides.
yeah, all 4 sides.
Little bags over there. You have a shoe bag on the outside.
There's actually 4 shoe bags.
4
one on
shoe
each
bags.
corner. Each corner has a shoe bag.
That's just like a little Velcro deal.
Yep, pulls up and it has a drawstring to it, and so has a little toolkit built with it. And
Now this cover out here is really nice. It's kind of like that Marsy space tent material, and you have quite a bit of room from the outside of the tent to the opening where you can kind of sit and look out, huh?
oh yeah,
You've got all this room out here. Yeah, I mean you can sit very comfortably right here
yeah.
and not get rained on.
Oh yeah, we did in Zion. It was raining, and we had it open, and we're just kind of enjoying the views and just kicking back and watching the world go by. So
Very nice, Glenn. Should we get her wrapped up?
you bet.
Where is Free Spirit out of, do you know?
I believe their headquarters are out of Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon. I know that, what is it, Coyote Works? You ever watch him?
Yep. Oh yeah.
He has a Free Spirit, I think.
We have little icons of boots, so you know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So it just pops off. It's got like this hooks up to the bar inside. Just kind of popping in there. It's good. And just holds it in place. Got 2 little buttons right here to press to take it back in.
So where do you store those at?
They have a bag, and then I just put them on top underneath the ladder once it's closed up.
Oh, okay. You think just a ladder would support that? I think it would.
Yeah, I've gotten up there and just moved it, right? So you kind of see.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so it's definitely for side-to-side motion, not straight down.
So if you notice on the back side, that will flip out right there and it'll kind of stop the progress of folding the tent.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so that won't fold in. It kind of stays right there.
Yeah, so I have to crawl.
Oh, yeah, I bet those bungees they're just on wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
Those bungees, because they're up here, they should be down here so that they pull that in.
Right, yeah. So I unboxed it that way, so I don't know. So, but we'll see. Maybe someone does know. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You know,
Tuck everything in and put the cover on.
with my sleeping bag, because it's a 0 rate, it's pretty heavy, and it's folding over kind of on top of itself. It doesn't. I use some ratchet straps to kind of pull it down flat, so it's easier to put the cover on. But if I didn't have that in there, it would just
Right.
the cover will go on real easy. On the cover, just a note. It goes around. It's kind of like these binding clips. And so they go in underneath here, and just kind of ratchet in there, kind of click in there.
Okay.
And so really easy to take on and off with those. So it's pretty easy to put on with one person. I usually just put about halfway and then go and get all those individual sides. But So, so they got these little kind of binding things here. That's it for that, and then they just got the corner things, the clips.
Those are kind of cool.
Yeah, these are kind of nice. The one drawback, I apologize to Free Spirit about my critiquing their design, but the one drawback is that, like you can see here, I got my bar, and my tent is, I can't move the tent forward anymore.
Oh.
Like more, because if I do, then this won't, I can't make it.
Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha.
And
So that limits where you can put your tent.
right, yeah, if I could get it semi-close where I could angle it, maybe it would work, or because I think these, you can move these in the track, but yeah, these are kind of stuck where they are right here.
Okay.
So other than that, that's, you know, not much of a drawback. And as you asked me, these straps I have, they don't come with a tent. I just use them because of my bag to pull it down even to make it, the cover go on easier.
Yep. Those straps right there, which is a pretty good idea.
So I don't put too much. I don't want to bend the aluminum or anything. I just kind of, just enough to kind of help me. So, another good Free Spirit design is reflective strips in the back here.
Oh yeah.
So they also help you when you put on your top. It helps you align it to say, oh, that's front and back.
Oh yeah.
Some of you
you're
you're sort of spinning it around trying to figure out which is which.
Yeah, because the front doesn't have that. Huh? That. I like that.
James Brood was terrible because it had really no markings at all. What was front, what was back.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Glenn, what's your total thought on it? I mean, is it a good tent? Bad
Okay,
tent?
so if we had to go with like a scale of 1 out of 10, 10 being the perfect tent, which I don't believe there's a perfect tent because each tent has its own features, and you know, there's just so many different tents out there. One tent's not going to fit everybody's thing, but on this one here, rank high out of all my experience with tents, 9 out of 10 for sure. There's some things they could do a little bit to tweak it, but that's it. There's just, you know, but that's all it is. It's just little tweaks. So
cool.
Good. And we've been in it, you know, we've went out probably 5 times now, total probably 10 nights in it, 10 good nights. We've hit 2 different rainstorms, you know, traveled thousands of miles with it, and it's been great. You know, no issues whatsoever.
So you've used your tent more than most people have?
I think on average we use it a little bit more.
So it's not just for looks?
No, yeah,
oh,
no.
Well,
yeah.
Why else would you get one?
It keeps the aerodynamic features of the truck.
Oh yeah.
Goes with it. So.
Well, Glenn,
Right,
thank you.
All right, thank you, Chan.
Appreciate it. See you guys later. Thanks for watching Jennings Outdoors, and we'll see you next time. By the way, I forgot to tell you guys, I also got a new tent, and we'll be doing a overview on that pretty soon. If you're curious to see what it is, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll actually see you next time this time.